good afternoon to all our viewers. You're watching www.ThePapare.com and we are here at the Racecourse International Rugby Stadium and we are bringing you live coverage of Dialog Clifford Cup. This is the first semi-final between CRNFC versus Havelocks. Of course, there's no love lost between these two teams. And in fact, CRNFC could not make any winner in their Dialog Rugby League, which was concluded 3 weeks ago. Havelocks winning convincingly. Of course, the last game in the second leg in Havelock Park, Havelock winning 26 points to 21. Under lights, of course, 4 tries scored by their hooker, Prasad Madhushankar, who finished as the highest try scorer in the season with a tally of 12 under his name. As you can see, the team cards on your screen. Dushmant Priyadarshan, a man in form who's expecting to don the Tuskers jersey. It'll be interesting how the selector is going through the process. And also, like I said, Prasad Madhushankar joining Ganuka Disanayaka, the man who didn't have much start in the season, but Coach Laga have brought him back to strengthen the tight head position. Janik Jayasuriya, Ganidhu Veerasinghe in the lock combination, and also Sithum Pir is playing as an outside flanker along with Sudarshan Muthutantri. And Lasindu Ishan, the science captain, former science captain rather, at number 8. Rahul De Silva will be an interesting clash between his opposite number Costa and Shamri Bura. Another interesting start. He's been had 2 starts where he went so well for the men in pink, but Rehan Tyagaraja, he will be the man. He needs some pace to inject today. And the center combination, Nishon Pereira and Danushka Ranjan, 2 Peter Wrights, the junior and the senior, that will be interesting. They did play well in the last game. And also Sandun Hera, the skipper, in the 14, and the little nippy Kevin Dixon in the fullback position. And there goes CRNFC, Shane Samandapere captaining today's game in the absence of Ishan Noor. Malinda Hettiarachi, the hooker, Nipuna Devinda will have to do a lot of work, the front rowers. And in the lock combination, Panduka Angaman and Shimal Veerasekara, they need to get some quick lineouts and some quick turnovers, in fact. And Jason Disanayaka, Sasanka Aryaratna and Tariq Saleh in the back three. That will be interesting when they meet their opponents. Also, like I said, Kavindu Di Costa, it will be a brutal battle between those scrum half. Roshan Veeraratna, of course, the first choice scrum half for Sri Lanka team. And it's a battle between Rahul De Silva and Kavindu Di Costa. Tarinda Ratwate starting off today. An interesting move. Kanchana Ramanayaka, a utility player who used to play in the center, who used to play at the fullback, but he's playing in the blind wing today. And Banuka Nanayakara and Rehan Silva in the center combination. Now, Rehan Silva also coming out of school last season for Isipatana. That will be interesting. And Kavindu Pereira and Prince Shamara are the other 2, the wing and the fullback for CRNFC. And there you go, the bench, the Samandapere brothers. Kokila, of course, as a stand bench hooker. And Eroshan Dialvis having another game. We didn't see him playing quite a lot this season due to injuries. Wasamba Senarat, Arun Kumar, who used to start as a number 8. That will be interesting. Tactical ploy maybe by coach Inti Marika. Sashan Mohammed and the little Dilan Zoisa. Nalin Kumara and the Spitz and Mikalanka Pramod. There is the Sia bench. Liston Flatley, who looks like Ashley Johnson, former South African player. And Ashan Darling, Jason Melder, Rohita Rajapaksha, Rizwan Medium, Rimzi Jamaldin, Hiranta Pereira and Niraj Gunasinghe. It's interesting to see the impact that Rimzi Jamaldin and Hiranta Pereira, when they come back to the playing field, or how much impact they are going to deliver today, because they are some game-changing players. We'll see how the game goes today. And also joining me in the commentary box, Paul Toya from New Zealand. And also we have the match referee today, Tim Baker, also from New Zealand born, but he's officiating for Hong Kong RFU. And recently, the good news for him is that Eddie Jones, the England coach, has said that he's the best referee in Asia. So it'll be interesting, Paul.
Well, it's good to have a class referee for a class match, and it's lovely to see such a beautiful ground bathed in sunshine this afternoon. And I went outside and I had a look at the ground, and it's perfect conditions for playing rugby. We'll be looking at, as it's a semi-final, and CR and FC know that it's a semi-final. All the other games this year won't matter anything, and it'll all be about today. So whether Havies will go in a little bit overconfident is one thing. I'm sure their coach will be saying to their players, that they've got to make sure of the win today. But it's all out here on the field today.
Absolutely, indeed. But should not underestimate this CRNFC because they can spoil their party. They almost spoiled Candy's unbeaten run in the Dialog Rugby League in this same venue where Heshan Kalara scored the last try. I hope you all remember. If you don't, that's the story here in the Dialog Rugby League. First round between Sia and Candy rather. But today's game, like Paul said, it's a beautiful weather condition, a little bit heat, but when they approach for the second half, I'm sure the weather is going to be lovely.
Yeah, that's right. And in these conditions, you'll really need to look to the bench. The second half of the second half, the last 20 minutes, is when you'll need to bring the rest of the 23 on and look to freshen up the attack and the defence and make a difference.
And there's the huddle, Captain Sandon Herat. As you can see on the screen, referee Baker. And of course, the second semi-final is set to play in Pallekele grounds. We'll be bringing you live tomorrow between Candy, the defending champions, versus Navy Sports Club. But until then, Rahul De Silva taking in charge to take the kickoff for the men in pink. And chocolate, I would add. Just checking with his forwards, Rahul De Silva. And there goes the kickoff, kicking it deep inside the 22-meter mark. Kanchana Ramanayaka taking it nicely and playing the safe mode, sending it out into the touch.
I'm sure that's what the coaches will be wanting, just to settle the nerves, make sure that we go through the phases, do the basics right, and play percentage rugby.
Absolutely, and also Sia have some disadvantage in terms of attacking position because the sun is directly coming into the faces. Prasad Madhusanga with the first line out throw. Ganuka Disanaga takes it and going through, busting through. Lahira Paitra putting him down. Sudarshana Muttatantri with his first touch going into contact. Rahul De Silva sending it to Shamri Bura. That's a very bad pass, no communication at all between him and the center. Kevin Dixon somehow securing the ball. Lasindu Ishan. Oh, lovely pick and run. That is Dushmanta Priyadarshana for you. And lovely offload to Rahul De Silva. Was talking about Dushmanta Priyadarshana and Prasad Madhusankar's combination. Sia going inches away to the try line. I beg your pardon, it was Havelock's rather penalty advantage coming. Sending out quickly Captain Sandun Herath with his first touch. 5 meters away. Once again sending out Shamri Bura with a long pass. Rehan Tyagaraja needs support. Kanchana Ramanayaka is the tackler. And referee Ted Baker bringing back play into the initial infringement by Sia on that breakdown. So pressure time, early pressure mounting for the Reds.
It looked like the defence got up a little bit quickly, but Heavies were attacking with 14 men there. They've got a man down out here after the initial break. It looked like that if they'd moved the ball through the hands and just played hands instead of the skip pass, they might have had a player over in the corner. They had an overlap of 4-2 on the left.
Yeah, it's decision time, a kickable penalty, but interesting. Looks like they're going to take a tap, maybe. Or will they go for a scrum? Interesting. Paul, what would you decide on this occasion?
I think I'd go for the points, but you've got to let the players make the decision on the ground, and they're going to take a quick tap. Forwards are going to set up a drive, and we're going to go again.
Oh, good tackle coming in. That's by Kavindu Pereira. Another pick and drive. Rahul sending it to Ganuka Disanaika. Inches away once again. Havelock with position. Putting Sia under pressure. As it's scored, no, says referee, held up. Good stuff by Sia. Credits for their brave defense.
And that's really sending a statement from the Heavies to CR saying, we're going to attack and we think we've got the forward power to take it over from this close to the line. But CR are holding out, so it's a great battle.
The first scrum of the day. It's a pressure scrum, mind you, 5-meter scrum. It's the first scrum for CRNFC, a pressure scrum definitely inside their red zone. If Havelock can push this, that'll be interesting, but great piece of defensive work by Sia. Some on the perimeter having a blood treatment. Of course, they're leading the game today in the absence of Ishano, like I said before. Sia, of course, having some issues with some players. Ashan Di Costa, the most experienced player, is missing out due to injury. Rochana Hettiarachi, another upcoming player, also was in the 7th squad. Unfortunately, with his ACL injury, he's been left out for the most of the season. Rahul De Silva looks like a nice and flat scrum this time. Taken it by Lasandu Ishan. Good defense coming on him. A lovely pass to Dushmanta Priyadarshana to Sudarshana. Mutatantri, has he scored? Yes, he has. Brilliant stuff. Clever work by initially Rahul De Silva, sending that ball a little wider to Dushmanta Priyadarshana, and then came the brilliant offload to former captain and current national 7s captain. And Muthu says, thank you very much, Paul.
It looked like that might have been a pre-planned move to go blindside and then bring it back across. And it was a great face ball actually from the halfback. It missed 2 players, found the man in space, and he half went through the gap and then found the man who scored the try.
Absolutely. The credit should go for that initial penalty decision. They didn't go for the points before. Early on, they had the penalty, but they take the quick tap and they went into faces. So as a result, that shows the confidence level after beating Sia twice in the concluded league.
That's right. As I said, it does send a message to CR that they're here to attack. And although there were 3 points, were gift 3 points, and they were right in front of the posts, the statement is that we believe we have the forward power, and we're going to use the forward power to dominate from that far out.
Oh dear, he missed it. That's quite shocking. These are the vital points, Shamribura. We'll see how much that's going to cost as the game progresses, but nevertheless, it's 5 points to 0. Here at the racecourse grounds in favor of the men in pink. So Sia with the restart, Tarinder Ratwat, who missed almost the entire first round. That's a very good kick. Rehan Silva trying to win that ball, but unfortunately knocks it on. Quite interesting. A center going into that catch. In fact, it was quite surprising.
Well, I think he might be the quickest man on the field, maybe for them, and tall, and so it's something that they've obviously identified, that the ball up in the air, he's a man who can challenge for the ball. So that's good. We haven't seen CR with the ball, so I can't wait to see that happen, because then they'll have an opportunity to attack. But with that knock on, it's Heavy's put in again.
Scrum time just inside the 10-meter mark for Havelocks. Rahul De Silva, a good scrum once again by both the teams. Nishan Pera going into contact. Good defense coming in by Tarinder Ratwat. And this time Shamribura opting to kick. And that's a brilliant kick if it's fine touch. Prince Shamara in 2 minds whether to catch or whether to release. Let the ball flow into the whitewash in the sidelines. But he didn't have much options. So a very decent kick by Shamribura to gain some territory. In fact, he gained almost 40 meters. And this will put some more pressure for the Reds. Lahiru, Malinda Hettiarachi, Sia hooker. I was going to say Lahiru Pavitra. Hetiarachi with the line out throw. It's very bad throw. Stolen by Havelock's Prasad Madhusankar goes into contact. Rahul to Ganuka Disanayaka. Quick balls, brilliant stuff. Another long cutout pass by Shamribura. Danushka Ranjan. It's not a good pass. Wearing number 13. Bura with an inside ball. Good defense coming in. Ganil Lakshan going into contact. Rahul Disilo opting it to put the ball into the open space, but he knew the advantage is coming, so it's a brave, intelligent decision rather. So another opportunity for Havelocks to put some points on the board, as Shamribula rightly point the referee Tim Baker. Havelocks leading 5-0 with the try under the name of Sudarshana Muthutantri.
As he lines up to take the kick, we see that the halfback for Havies is having a great game. He's bossing the game, getting really quick service to his backs, and also bringing his forwards in and really dominating a lot of the play. And he's the one who's controlling all of the ball at the moment.
It is very clear. We are approaching the 15 minutes mark. In fact, 11 minutes, but this kick this time he doesn't miss this. Shamribura nails that penalty. It's 8-0 in favor of Havelock Park. Havelock Sports Club rather. Sia under tremendous pressure, early points. When you hit on the early points, the pressure really mounts. The body language also shows. Jason Disanayaka running a bit earlier than the kick is made, but this time Rehan Tyagaraja, who is the speedster. Good tackle chased by Rehan Silva, and he is limping with his ankle. Sia, again another costly mistake in the breakdown. This needs to be sorted out, Paul.
That's right, but you really do have to have the basics in place. When you have a kick-off, you've got to have a first line that goes up, maybe a scout that goes up after the ball first, and you can't let the winger catch the ball, beat one player, and then make 30 metres. It's a simple schoolboy error there. But Havies seem to be strangling CR at the moment. They're not getting any ball, they're not getting any territory, and possession is all with Havelock. So I'd imagine the coach will be very happy with the performance so far, and now they've got another opportunity to stretch their lead.
Absolutely, it was Rehan Tyagaraja. Apparently he is the fastest sevens player. The other day we witnessed in the fitness test, which was conducted by Matt Turner and his coaching staff. Right, Shamribura, can he make this? I would say it's 46 meters with the angle. He missed one conversion, but he made one penalty. Now this time Bura with the kick. And that's not successful one. He didn't have the legs on that occasion. So Sia trying to come out of jail as starting the Rathwata trying to take the 22. He doesn't kick it deep, but beautiful collection in the air by, I think it was Ganil Lakshan. Brilliant box kick coming in by Kavindu Di Costa. Now this is his skills all about, Kavindu, little Costa.
It looked like the shoulders from CR were dropping as they took that 22 dropout, and no one actually contested the ball, but then they contested the next ruck and they got a turnover And then a terrible kick for the line that bounced before the players, and Havies have got the ball again, attacking 40 metres out.
Busting through by Ganuka Disanayaka. Lovely pass, lovely running angle. Too many hands coming in. Great turnover by Sia. Very good kick this time as Rehan Tyagaraja coming to rescue that ball. Sia, Prince Shamra with the kick. He saw the open space, very good kick. Shamripura looks like a knock-on. It is a knock-on under pressure. The way he tried to catch that high ball was not technically perfect, Paul.
That's right, he was running, it was coming over his shoulder, but he knocked it a little bit forward, and then the player in front of him came and collected the ball, or touched it. Didn't actually collect it in the first go, and the penalty's been given away. And it's the first opportunity that CR have had, and they're going to maybe take a shot at goal on the 22-metre line. And if they come up here the first time inside Havies' half and collect some points, it'll be a great first quarter for them.
Prince Shamar, a former Science College player, is lining for this three-pointer. That's the first penalty for Sia inside the opposite territory as he takes the stance, and it is true, good stuff. So Sia finally putting some points on the board. It's 8 points to 3 in favor of Havelocks. And one try for Sudarshan and Mudurantri early on in the game. Brilliant work. Havelocks almost playing the territorial game. It was really clear. That's Rahul De Silva trying to take the restart. Once again sending out deep. This time Tariq Saleh collected nicely and going into contact. Good recovery by Sia. Well. Kavinda De Costa didn't try to make that kick territorially, but he was just trying to get Kanchana Ramanayaka to catch that ball from the blind side, but unfortunately he could not time the kick properly.
It was a shame that the ball just drifted out a little bit wide, but the winger was up quickly and he would have been able to have a play at that, but the ball just went long.
Oh, brilliant steal. That was overcooked, the throw by Prasad Madhusankar. Great awareness by Kavinda De Costa as he gathers the ball, and now Sia getting a penalty. So looks like momentum is building now in the Sia tank. Captain Sandhan Herath, hands on the hip. We didn't see much from Herath this season. Of course, we didn't see many wingers scoring tries. And between Dushmanta Priyadarshan and Prasad Madhusankar, they scored 19 tries in the concluded Dialog Rugby League. Great stat in terms of forwards scoring tries as Costa sends it to Tarinda Ratwatta. Now that's a thumping up and under. Kanchana Ramanayaka trying to get that ball. He knocks it on. Havelocks playing advantage. Advantage over, says referee. There goes Ranushka Ranjan. If you give him too much space, that will be a danger. But this time a knock on that breakdown.
Very dangerous there. They contested the ruck there, CR, and if they'd gotten that ball out cleanly, the winger looked like he might have shown a clean pair of heels and was away in the corner. But Havies' backs seem to be passing a skip pass, and they're missing the centres and going directly out to the outside centre, and it's giving the CR defence time to readjust and then just shift across, and it's eating up the space outside. So I'd like to see Havies have a go at maybe taking the ball up a little bit closer early in, and maybe on the inside channel of the 13, the 12-13 channel there.
Yes, indeed. But at the moment, there's an injury for Sia player. Looks like someone, the Pirma once again. In fact, the hooker Malin, the Hettiarachi, he's all right. And they got a chance to give some water break. Take a light mini water break.
Yeah, it looked like a planned injury, if we like to say that, where the hooker goes down, because both teams took water on, and on a day like today, they need to keep hydrating so that they can keep playing and they don't get cramps near the end of the game.
It's another scrum. Looks really solid, nice and square. Good work by Lasindu Karunatilaka. Rahul De Silva sending it to the skipper Herath. Oh, that's too fast. Janik Jayasuriya trying to get that ball, but Rahul sending a little too fast. Should be a lob pass on that occasion. Sasanka Aryaratna recovering position, but that's a great piece of work by Lasindu Ishan, turning over that ruck. As the rest of the Havies forwards come in to support, another pass to Sudarshana Muthuthantri, the try scorer. Turned over, good stuff by Sia and Nipuna Devendra, but another vital knock on this time.
So that the turnover by the hooker for Havies was all about the line speed at the ruck. There's great line speed. They caught CR behind the gain line, and that gave the opportunity for the number 2 to come through and pinch the ball, but they lacked numbers. As they went two rucks later, they didn't have a halfback there, and the ball was turned over again.
Indeed. Well, the first 10 minutes, it was pretty much Havelocks all the way. Now, as we approach for the first quarter, this game is getting even more enticed now. The winner, of course, will play the finals here next Saturday, either with Navy or Kandy. Once again, Rahul De Silva not joining the back of the scrum to get the ball, but Sandun Herath sends out to Sudarshana Muthuthantri, almost a 7-style run. They are going right to left now. There goes the speedster, Rehan Tyagaraja. But Sandun Herath knocks the offload.
I've got to say, I'd like to see the winger use his speed and get on the outside and really gas the man. He steps in and tries to use his step to beat the player, but he's got so much pace. It'd be great if he could just accelerate around the outside.
He's the one to look for Paul. He's the fastest in the 7th squad. Rehan Tyagaraja, the former Josephian. Now, all of a sudden, Havelock's finding it difficult to get into opposite 22. So you're showing some great work in the breakdowns. As Kavinda Di Costa to feed this scrum. Free kick, early engagement. That's not good by Tariq Saleh. Oh, enthusiastic to take that quick tap. Going for the shorter side. CRNFC, Nipuna Devendra with the contact. Costa, that's clever work. Costa knew Janik Jayasuriya playing offside. Instead of he had time to pass to Tarinder Ratwata, but he just did that purposely. A little bit cunning work by Costa.
I've heard that called lazy retiring by forwards, where they just seem to come back and put their arms up in the air and say, "Oh, ref, really? I'm sorry, I didn't realise I was in the way."
Good piece of work now, Sia coming into the opposite half. Now this is a crucial, they came last time but they lost the ball position. This is the 3rd time in this game that they are entering the opposite zone. Malinda Hettiarachi this time finally throws, but it was not a clean throw. Costa's trying to sneak through, settling things down. Looks like a turnover. Brilliant stuff by the tackler. Shamribura steps and knocks it on once again. A little clumsy hands. Sasanka Ariatna playing advantage. Rehan Silva, good tackle. Good power showing, beating that first tackle. Costa to Hetiarachi. Switching directions. Jason Disanaka. The space that Jason Disanaka looks like he's through. He beats Sandun Herat. And he beats the fullback Hiranta Pereira. Brilliant, brilliant stuff by CRNFC. That try came from nowhere, Paul.
That's right, but that try was really built on intensity at contact time, and the forwards for CR really stepped up. They seem to be forcing mistakes from Havies, and the player just got on the outside, used his pace and scored in the corner. But I've got to say that Havies, after that great start for 10 minutes, I'm not sure if it's the intensity or the pressure from CR or if they've lost concentration, but they're making a lot of errors.
That's also good to see a lock forward, in fact a flanker, Jason Disanaka, joining the three quarters. Great work. The credit should go to the scrum half Costa. He's marshalling the CR troops. He's making the decision to send the pass to the right and the left. Now all of a sudden the score equals 8-all with the conversion to come by Prince Chamara. Made an early penalty. Bit difficult angle and the distance. Pretty much like 44 meters with the angle. That looks good by Prince Chamara, and it slightly goes wide. Nevertheless, Sia coming into this game, knowing it's a die-hard battle. 8-all. And also you can catch all our actions on our social media platform. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and also the SoundCloud version as Rahul De Silva takes the restart, sending it straight to Kanchana Ramanayaka, who changed the game for CRNFC in the quarter-final clash against Army. Sia, of course, trailing that game, and the last 10 minutes, 2 tries. Hurt Army as Tarinder Ratwata puts that kick into deep. Hiranta Pereira. Oh, that's a brilliant kick if it finds touch. Tarinder Ratwata, he tried to rescue the ball. He juggles with his legs and he puts the long pass. Looks like Jason Disanak had no clue but put the kick into touch to play it safe. Everything's happening here at Racecourse International Grounds, Paul.
Well, fantastic kick there from into the open play and found space, and it was a little bit style, Fijian style, passing across your own, behind your goal line, and they got out of trouble. But I'd imagine the coaches will be sending out the message that they must win the contact. The intensity's been stepped up by CR. Can Havies match the intensity, and will they be able to come back and change the momentum?
Prasad Madhusanka to throw in. Ganindul Lakshan, that's a very good work by the lock forward for Havelocks. Oh, great break by Situm Pires, the number 19. Also wearing a good stuff on that breakdown. Quick pick and run by the hooker. Now going wide, Havelocks. Looks like a try coming in. Danushka Ranjan. Great defensive work by CRNFC to put him into the touch. That was Banuka Nanakara and joined by Prince Chamara. Kanchana Ramanaka trying to take it quickly. Good piece of defending on that occasion, but Havelock's decision making was not perfect on that occasion.
I did like the way they didn't do a skip pass and they just went it through the hands and draw and pass and got over in the corner. But I thought the winger just then was lucky to get away with not giving away a penalty. He stopped them taking a quick kick, and normally that's frowned upon by referees.
Also, Havelock has to be careful in those long missed passes, Paul, because we saw Prasad Madhushankar, the hooker, Havelock's hooker, he's so good in understanding the game and making some interceptions, because he made 2 intercept tries. One in the police game and one in the CR game, of course. Eight points all. The try scorers, of course, Sudarshana Muthutantri scored the first for Havelocks, and Jason Melder, in fact, Jason Disanayaka, who scored the try for CRNFC. They are having a attacking scrum inside their own half. You can see at the backdrop, Shamli Nawaz, the forwards coach, has done a tremendous service. Former CR player, of course. That's a lovely running angle by Banu Kananakara, and he steps. Can he go all the way? Rehan Tyagaraja was lost to stop Banuka, but he somehow managed to put him into touch. That's a very good scrum. In fact, the pass to Banuka Nanakara, he made almost 30 meters.
Yeah, there's a little seam in between the backs and the forwards that wingers like to exploit, and the blindside winger came through there, I think, and he took the ball very flat. So the question will be asked, was he 5 metres back? But the ref let it go, and he made 40 metres.
Bang, good tackle coming up by Janik Jayasuriya on Shemal Veerasekara. But Costa sending it to Tarinda Ratwata, who opts for a drop kick. And it's not successful, so a 22 dropout for Havelocks. 8 all. This game is approaching the 30 minutes. In the first half, it's hot and humid. We are responding to Havelock's early territorial advantage. Once again, Kanchana Ramanaka receiving that kick as he puts that punt. Rahul De Silva to Nishon Pereira. He was tackled. Good defense coming by CRNFC. This time Shamri Bura. Well collected by Prince Shamara. Good supports for Sia. Kavindu Pereira. We didn't see much from Kavindu Pereira. He's a danger. Oh, that offload. He had 2 men supporting him, but that's taken by Prasad Madhusankar. Now Havelocks feeling the pressure inside their own territory. Hiranta Pereira. That's the ball. As the kick comes off Danushka Ranjan on that occasion.
I've got to say the basics from Havelocks are really letting them down. The little chip kick through was a great looking kick, but the chase was really poor, and a couple of passes and the winger was away there for CR, and then they recycle the ball back and the kick just struggles out, sort of kick like a wounded duck.
Good collection by Lakshan. Controlling nicely. Sending out wide, Bura to Nishon Pereira to his other combination. That's Hiranta Pereira. Havelock's backs loves to play the running game. That pass for no man's land by Rahul De Silva, but Dushmanta Priyadarshana gathers that ball, but this is a lovely kick coming in, not into space, but directly into Prince Shamara. He was well positioned. Fighting hard in the breakdown. Sia wins the ball. Rehan Silva acting as the scrum half, sending it to Tarinder Ratwatta. Good decision by Ratwatta. He is opting to run this time. Sasanka Ariyathana to Kavindu Pereira. Now it's a danger. 2-on-1 situation. Lovely step by Kavindu Pereira. Foxing Hiranta Pereira. And it was all too easy for Tarinder Ratwatta to go under the post. Havelock's defense very pathetic on that occasion. Brilliant work by Tarinder Ratwatta initially to send that pass to Kavindu Pereira and support him.
Well, it all came from the box kick. The box kick was a good kick, but again, the players aren't moving when they don't have the ball. The defence didn't realign. They didn't come up as a line, and one man just took the ball, stepped two players, and then there's big spaces on the outside. Havies did have a man down, but still that's not good enough, really. When you put a kick in, really the team has to work. So you put a defensive line up and make sure you cover the park. Now CR really have the game by the scruff of the neck.
Prince Shamara to take the conversion. CR leading 13 points to 8. Looks like this game is opening up. Prince Shamara under the post kick, too easy to add that 2 points. If you are just joined into www.ThePapare.com, the score out here, the Dialog Clifford Cup knockouts first semi-final. CRNFC leading 13 points to 8. Although Havelocks won both the club league few weeks ago. Looks like Janik Jayasuriya is going off. He's having a blood injury. Referee Tim Baker asking Jayasuriya to go to the blood bin. Now Rahul restarts, this time taken by once again Tariq Sali. Costa sending it to Ratwatta. It was taken out. That's going out on the full. That's not clever. Costa's taken out outside the 22-meter mark, so the kick should not go on full to the touch. Hope this won't be too costly for Sia.
That's right, and the Havies have a chance here. They're on the 22-metre line, and they'll be hoping to turn this into points and bring the game back into their play. If they can hold on to possession, then they look good, but they just make basic mistakes.
Nicely taken line out this time. Rahul sending it to Bura. Ranjan running an inside angle. Space out wide. Nishan Pereira. Perhaps he should go into his right. He's also cutting inside. There comes Ganuka Disanayaka. That's how Havelock scored their first try. Dushmanta Priyadarshana came into contact and brilliant offload, but Rahul De Silva sending it to Sudarshana Mututantri. Pick and run by big busty Jason Milder. Dushmanta Priyadarshana once again. Oh, try time. Too easy for Dushmanta Priyadarshana. The phase before that, the ball popped up loose, but this man coming from nowhere to rescue all the balls, which Havelock's fumbled, but Havelock's hitting back. This is interesting.
Well, we saw there the direction coming from 9, the base of the ruck, and he was pointing left and right and telling his players where to be, and the movement off the ball was really key there. CR still had a great defensive line set up, but the 9 was controlling that and looking where the holes were and putting players through.
Approaching the halftime mark. Score is 15 points to 13. Shamri Bura, of course, missed the first conversion rather in the similar angle, similar distance. Bura makes no mistake this time. Now it's 15 all. And this is the Dialog Clifford Cup knockouts, the first semi-final, the second semi-final, of course, between Kandy and Navy Sports Club at Pallekele Grounds tomorrow, 4:15 live on www.ThePapare.com. Now pretty much weather looks cool this time here, as Rehan Thiagaraja sending out to Rahul De Silva. And that's a good kick to put that into the halfway mark by the Havelock scrum half. Like I said before, this would be a crucial battle for most of the players who are eyeing for the national jersey ahead of the Asian Five Nations in Malaysia in the month of May. Prasad Madhusanka of Havelocks, the highest try scorer, is definite candidate for number 2. Good line out. Sia still with the ball. Costa opting that box kick. Is it out on the full? Yes, it is. And that's the halftime, I think. Yes, that's the halftime, says the referee Tim Baker from Hong Kong. So it's 15 all after Havelocks leading the game 8 points to nil in the very first 10 minutes of play. Sia hitting back strongly with 2 tries. One to Tarinder Rathwata and one to Jason Disanayaka. And of course, the try scorers for Havelocks, it's Dushmant Priyadarshana and Sudarshana Mututantri. And 1 conversion and a penalty for the kickers, 1 for Shamri Bura and Prince Sharma respectively. So it's 15 all at the halftime. And stay tuned, don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon after the break.
Now transact with over 40 million EasyCash customers via Dialog, Etisalat and Hutch. Dial #111# to register today. Now use selected commercial bank ATMs to withdraw EasyCash at your convenience.
Now I can withdraw EasyCash from any commercial bank ATM which displays the EasyCash logo. Select cardless transactions. Select your preferred language. Select EasyCash. Type in the amount you need. Enter your EasyCash account number. You will receive a message onto your mobile. Enter your EasyCash PIN and send to complete your transaction.
Now use commercial bank ATMs to withdraw EasyCash at your convenience. Call 7111 for more information. EasyCash, money in your mobile. Connect to Sri Lanka's largest Wi-Fi network with over 2,500 hotspots across the country. Cafes, restaurants, colleges, hospitals, bus stands, train stations and many more. Select Dialog Wi-Fi and visit wifi.dialog.lk to register and get your username and password. Choose from 4 easy ways to top up your account. Go Wi-Fi, go Dialog.
Sri Lanka is a small but proud nation, and we know we can conquer the world. So to me, it's important not to settle. for anything but the best. Dialog Television is our window to the world. It brings us the widest range of knowledge, information and entertainment from across Sri Lanka and the globe, from education for our kids to the latest movies. Dialog Television, powered by the very latest in digital satellite technology, connects the world to every Sri Lankan home. Dialog is the future today.
Don't be constrained. Be versatile, be flexible. You have the power. Set talk time, SMS and data quotas to match your style and enjoy the full potential of your mobile package. It's my plan from Dialog. Absolute power to you.
To create your own plan, visit www.dialog.lk/myplan or call 1777 for more information.
Now, reserving your train tickets is as easy as reaching for your Dialog mobile. Just dial 444 and get instantly connected with the Dialog Expo Rail ticket reservation service. A new and hassle-free way to discover the breathtaking sights and sounds of Sri Lanka is now conveniently at your fingertips, anytime, anywhere. Dial 444 to reserve your Expo Rail train ticket today. Dialog, the future today.
This is iPhone 6s. Not much has changed, except it responds to the pressure of your finger. So you can peek into stuff. And pop stuff open, which changes how you play a song. Read a text. Read an email. Read the news. Wait, you read the news?
Yep.
Of course you do. Now you can change apps like this. Pay at more places like this. And the new color looks like this. It's rose gold, it's awesome. And Siri is more helpful than ever.
Hey Siri, show me photos of tortellini.
Here are some images of tortellini.
Maybe get takeout? The camera shoots 4K video now, which changes how your movies look. Nice. Even selfies have changed. Now your screen is the flash. That's gonna get like 1 million likes.
Thanks.
Actually, photos themselves have changed. They move now. You just touch them. So yeah, that's what's changed.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. The dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly.
Serving over 240 million customers across Asia. Axiata, advancing Asia.
Now transact with over 40 million EasyCash customers via Dialog, Etisalat and Hutch. Dial #111# to register today. Now use selected commercial bank ATMs to withdraw EasyCash at your convenience.
Now I can withdraw Easy Cash from any commercial bank ATM which displays the Easy Cash logo. Select cardless transactions. Select your preferred language. Select Easy Cash. Type in the amount you need. Enter your Easy Cash account number. You will receive a message onto your mobile. Enter your Easy Cash PIN and send to complete your transaction.
Now use commercial bank ATMs to withdraw Easy Cash at your convenience. Call 7111 for more information. Easy Cash, money in your mobile. Now transact with over 14 million EasyCash customers via Dialog, Etisalat and Hutch. Dial #111# to register today. Now use selected commercial bank ATMs to withdraw EasyCash at your convenience.
Now I can withdraw Easy Cash from any commercial bank ATM which displays the Easy Cash logo. Select cardless transactions. Select your preferred language. Select Easy Cash. Type in the amount you need. Enter your Easy Cash account number. You will receive a message onto your mobile. Enter your Easy Cash PIN and send to complete your transaction.
Now use commercial bank ATMs to withdraw Easy Cash at your convenience. Call 7111 for more information. Easy Cash, money in your mobile. Connect to Sri Lanka's largest Wi-Fi network with over 2,500 hotspots across the country. Cafes, restaurants, colleges, hospitals, bus stands, train stations and many more. Select Dialog Wi-Fi and visit wifi.dialog.lk to register and get your username and password. Choose from 4 easy ways to top up your account. Go Wi-Fi, go Dialog.
Welcome back to www.ThePapare.com. Here we are at the Racecourse International Grounds, and this is Dialog Clifford Cup semi-finals between Havelock Sports Club and CRNFC. Of course, the score, it's 15-all in the half-time. 2 tries, 1 conversion and 1 penalty for both the teams. Sudarshana Mututantri scoring for Havelocks along with Dushmanta Priyadarshana. And for CRNFC, 1 try for Tarinda Ratwata and 1 for Kavindu Pereira. So all set for the restart. As referee Tim Baker from Hong Kong says, let's go. And this time a deep kick inside 22 meter as Rahul De Silva playing the safe mode, sending it into the touch.
I'd imagine both coaches would have had a word to their teams about the contact and the intensity at the contact time, but also for Heavies, the coach might be saying limit the mistakes, hold on to the ball, and play will go our way, whereas CR will be talking about increasing the pressure and trying to force these errors from Heavies.
Good line out taken by Jason Dissanayaka. A good pass by Tarinda to Sasanka Ariratna. Good hands, but Kanchana Ramanayaka just could not hold on to that quick pass by Rehan Silva. He made 2 knock-ons in the Army game early on, but he was the man who turned that game in the last dying stage for CRNFC, scoring 2 tries. But that move was so good, so fast. Unfortunately, he could not just hold on to the ball. Looks like Sia plans are clear by coach Imti Marika Paul. They're just trying to hit it in a different strategy.
That's right, but the backline defence there for Heavies was solid. They just waited and waited for the attack to come to them, which is a good thing on the outside. You don't move up and you just stay together and stay compact and you're able to defend out wide, and it looked like they had more numbers when the ball came out wide.
The scrum has been decent by both the teams so far. It was nice and square. Although Rahul did not engage at the back of the scrum from Lasindu Ishan.
There's an interesting setup by the backs. So an interesting move. A couple of double rounds of plays out the back, and it looks like they've made 10, 20 metres.
Good running, good decoy work by Havelock, Sudarshan and Mututantri going into contact. Good tackle coming by Tharinda Ratwata. But looks like Sia have conceded a penalty. Looks like a card coming out for the first time in this game. That's Ganuka Disanayaka, the Havelock's tight head prop. He has to sit in the naughty chair now. This will test a big time for Havies.
It looked like he came in to clean out and just left his feet and diving across, but it was right in front of the referee and really gives the momentum to CR, and they'll be wanting to play quick rugby and use the most of the 10 minutes, whereas the experienced players in the Heavies team will try and slow the game down, walk to line-outs. If they get a penalty, they'll slow the ball down, pretend to make decisions, and try and eat up the 10 minutes if they can.
And Prince Charmer taking a long-range kick. It's pretty much 47-8 meters. As he don't have the distance, but Rehan Thiagaraja collects it and sends it to Danushka Ranjan. We didn't see much of a running coming in the first half by the national centre. Rahul Disilo needs to send some quick balls. Mututantri going into contact. Made some extra 2 meters with that run. This time Lasindu, in fact Prasad Madhusankar to Bura. Bura giving away position with that kick. I think they should have maintained the ball position on that occasion because the kick didn't go even more than 10 meters, Paul, on that occasion. They need to build up more faces and kick deep into the 22 meter and then try to do something from there.
I'd say when it's this close to half time, the coach's words will still be ringing in their ears, and maybe he said, let's play it in the other team's half and let's play territory. But I've seen, as they were running over to that line out, there were lots of players huffing and puffing and they were moving very slowly.
That says obstruction or own collision. So Havelock's winning that scrum. Now they don't have a tight head. Who will go out and give room for another prop? Probably, I think it's Ganindu Lakshan has to go out. Yes, Liston Flatney is coming in. It was Lasindu Ishan, the number 8, who's giving a Flatney. So Flatney playing as a tight head. Mututantri acting as the number 8 this time. Rahul De Silva. Sia can put almost, looks like an early shove coming in. Yes, cleverly so. Mututantri. Oh, big tackle, great tackle coming by. Sasank Ariratna, one of the unsung heroes. Although he made a great impact last season, we didn't see much this season as Danushka Ranjan. Made some good yards, but great turnover by Kanchan Ramanayaka. Costa to Ratwata. Ratwata opting to run. He needs support, and he was dragged into touch by Havelock's Danushka Ranjan. So it's all happening here. Havelock's playing with only 14 men in the park after the yellow card offense by Ganuka Disanayaka, the former Isipatana player, who also played for Sri Lanka in the last year's Asian Five Nations. But the score here, it's still 15-all, and we are heading into the 7th minute in the second half here at the racecourse grounds. Looks like Janik Jayasuriya is also being replaced by Jason Melder. Now he's also a prop forward now. Will he play in the locks or will he going to play in the front row? It's a line out, however. Prasad Madhusankar Nicely taken by Lakshan. Bad defense on that occasion by Sia. Situm Piris with the ball in hand. Sia trying to hold him up. Looks like it's a turnover scrum for the Reds, and it is. Initially, there was a bad defense on that line. They were not ready to contest, but in fact, I would suggest that Havelock should have gone through the driving maul rather than collapsing. I mean, rather than taking that out of the maul.
That's right. It looked like a hole opened up through the middle of that line out, and they didn't really take advantage. They set and let CR come back into it, and then the player peeled off and was way too high and got caught with the ball, and it's a turnover. Now they're going for a scrum, and I wouldn't be surprised if Havies disrupt the scrum and maybe try and get a reset or something, but looks like the ball's coming out clean.
Tariq Saleh breaks. It's a good pass by Costa to Rathwatha as he put that into touch. It was taken inside, so there's no harm. Havelock's had some issues in the lineouts in the first few minutes of the game, but since then they have been pretty decent. The number 2, Prasad Malsanka, the guy who scored 12 tries, the top try scorer in the concluded Dialog Rugby League. This time that is a long throw. It was once again well collected. There goes Dushman Priyadarsan, the try scorer. He fins off and says, "Get out of my way." And approaching inside the 22-meter. Need quick balls by Rahul De Silva. Jason Melder, the replacement to Janik Jayasuriya. Going out wide, Hiranta Pereira, and he scores. That's brilliant, especially a man down. You're still playing the attacking game. And Hiranta Pereira, credits to him. In fact, it was Dushman Priyadarsan who fends off and create more defenders coming into the ruck. And as a result, space out wide. Good try to Hiranta Pereira.
That'll be disappointing for CR when you've got an extra man and to concede 5 points. It could be 7. But it'll vindicate what the coach would have said at half-time, that they need to hold on to the ball, hold on to possession and treat the ball with a little bit more respect, and points will come, and that's exactly what they did just then.
So Havelock's leading 20 points to 15 as Shamri Bura trying to take the conversion. And the next game tomorrow in the Dialog Clifford Cup knockouts, Candy versus Navy, live from Pallekale, 4:15 onwards. And also the Singers Schools League got underway. St. Thomas winning convincingly against St. Joseph's, 32 points to 3 yesterday at CRNFC in the first game. And also Wesley versus Trinity. Trinity scoring the last minute try to break the Wesley Hearts. 7-5 was the score. And that kick was not successful by Shamri Bura. $20 points to 15 the score. And also you can purchase all our photographs. All you have to do is send us a mail. You can also send us a mail which is on your screen, editor@thepapare.com, or also you can call 07733330088. You can purchase all the photographs and the videos for the reasonable amount. As Tarinder Rathwatha puts that kick into deep. And that was taken by Jason Disanayaka inside the touch. So what sort of a mentality now Sia would be having?
Well, it's difficult because I know that once you have a player sent off or in the sin bin, the team as a unit lifts and the intensity increases because they know that they have to do more, and when you have a player extra, sometimes your intensity drops off. So now they need to take advantage of the numerical advantage they have and start playing some intense rugby.
Indeed, but the position is still with the Havelocks as Ranjan goes into the corner. Good tackle coming by Rehan Silva. Muthu Tantri not releasing the ball on that occasion. He was trying to use some 7 skills. But Sia had numbers on that breakdown. Now this time it's an opportunity for Prince Chamara to gain some territory. And interestingly, he gives a kick to Tharinda Rathwatta, who scored the try in the first half. That's a very good kick. See, are getting some momentum now, but they need to hold on to position. They need to make some faces and then they create some open space out wide as they trail by 5 points. It's 20-15 in favor of the men in pink. So Ganko Disanaka is coming back from the naughty chair as Liston Flatney goes out and also Lasindu Ishan. So it's equal in numbers. It's a short line out. Hettiarachi. Oh, that's horrible. That's totally unacceptable. No communication whatsoever. Muthu Tantri going into contact. That's a cardinal sin, especially by the Division 1 club rugby players. Now, Nishan Pereira cutting insides. Havelock support coming to get the ball position. Here comes Ganka Disanayaka. Quick balls coming by Rahul De Silva. Lasindu Ishan as the first receiver, sending it out wide. Rehan Tyagaraja. Havelock setting up things nicely. A bit of rush defense coming by Angamana. Quick pick and run once again by Prasad Madhusankar. But looks like I'm not really sure what the call is, Paul.
Well, there was a player not releasing on the ground and the clean out didn't go past the ball. You saw the players come and clean out and stand over the top of the ball, and the CR man still had his hands on the ball trying to rip it out, and the referee saw that. So when you come in to clean out, you really have to go past the ball, and as the name suggests, a clean out means you've got to clean out that area.
Tharinda Rathwatta. Another good kick, but he was trying to put that inside the 22-meter mark. We are approaching the 56th minute. Still have plenty of time here. Hettiarachi to put the throw in. Looks like Sia showing no hurry in that line out. They're taking all their time. Hope this time the line out comes good, and it's a knock on. It's a knock on. Pressure on Hettiarachi. Pressure on the jumper.
It looked like the CR coach wasn't going to stand for that last mistake in the line out where they threw it into no one, and he dragged that hooker off before he had an opportunity to put the next ball in. And now we're heading towards a scrum, 15 metres in. So with 20 minutes to go, we'll start seeing substitutes coming in from the bench. Impact players, they're called these days, so we'll see what sort of impact they can make. Another prop has come in for heavies.
And interesting, it's a 20 points to 15. If it's a tie, it'll be a 10-minute sudden death. We haven't seen a tie in a long time. And the winner, of course, will be playing the finals next Saturday here in the same venue. Lasin Ishan once again sending it to Rahul. Big tackle coming in. But space, there goes Sandun Herat. Good tackle on him. He could not control the ball. Well, Kavindu Pereira made that tackle. He made some textbook tackle in the previous games. Havelock still struggling inside their red zone, Paul.
Yes, they'll be wanting to hold on to possession. When they do have possession, they get over the advantage line and they look good, but Ciara is soaking up that pressure and it seems to go from line out to line out, and it's a scrappy line out duel at the moment.
It's not the first time conceding another penalty on that breakdown. Holding on, says referee Ted Baker. I beg your pardon, Tim Baker rather, from Hong Kong. Good kick, approaching the 22-meter mark. Havelock's leading this game. Approaching for the final quarter. You can see in the backdrop, in the dugout, Coach Laga, who took the St. Thomas's for a winning start. Another penalty advantage coming here. Pick and go by Prasad Madhusankar. Referee says not releasing. I think Havelock's probably will go to touch and will opt a driving maul, as Rahul De Silva clearly does that. Sia had enormous pressure in the attacking lineouts, but this time there even more pressure how to defend this lineout. There's also another replacement for Havelock, that Ashan Darling, former Isipatan player. Mututantri collects that ball. Rahul sending it to Jamaldin, another replacement. Good tackle coming by Nipuna Devinder. Using the shorter side, Dushmanta Priyadarshan, the try scorer. Fending off Kavindu Costa is Lasindu Ishan. Looks like an advantage coming. Is it a knock-on in the breakdown? Turned over as Costa puts that kick out of jail. Good work by CRNFC on that occasion.
Fantastic line speed and defence by CR there. They're getting up and putting pressure on the Havies attack, and Havies normally have an angled runner from the forwards that comes in and does it like a Maori sidestep and takes the contact, but the line speed's so fast that they're getting caught behind the advantage line, and it's giving their players an opportunity to steal the ball.
Another scrappy line out. Jamaldin sending it to the skipper. Sandun Herat, Rahul De Silva to Jamaldin. A long pass to Ranjan, 3-on-1. Lovely inside step. Good tackle coming in by Rehan Silva once again. He made a solid tackle. Before, that was also against Dhanushka Ranjan. Mututantri lost the ball in contact. Sia counter attack. There comes the kick by Kavindu Pereira. Chased by Tarinder Ratwata. Good tackle. Sia defense coming in numbers, but looks like that was Sudarshana Mututantri. Well, he is there everywhere. Pick and run by Havelock's forwards. Sanun Herat to Jason Melder. Rahul De Silva opting the box kick. Prince Chamara collecting it with control. Hiranta Pereira coming, good catch in the air. Looks like a turnover. Havelocks didn't have much support on that breakdown. Sia need to send the ball out wide quickly. That's Shemal Veerasekara sending it to Sasank Ariyaratne now. Steps and there goes a few meters as Costa sending it to Jason Disanayaka. Looks like an obstruction, but referee says I think it's offside play by Havelocks. Yes, it's clearly offside. We'll see her go for points, Paul.
Yeah, they've just indicated that they're going to go for a shot at goal, and you could see Heavy's up a bit quick there, and that's why you saw CR playing a game of hot potato, just getting it across, no one making any advance up towards the defence, just getting it out wide, and then once they got it out wide, they started advancing forward, and I thought the referee might have let that go a little bit longer, but maybe the obstruction made him pull it back.
Prince Chamara with a 40-meter penalty kick. Havelocks leading 20 points to 15. And that kicks once again goes out wide. Goes wide of the upright, so an opportunity goes begging for CRNFC. We're into the final quarter of this game, this semi-final clash in the Dialog Clifford Cup. And also we can see Sashan Mohammed coming in, Rehan Silva giving way. And looks like Kanchana Ramanayaka might play in the center along with Banuka. And Jamal then puts that kick into deep as Sashan Mohammed gets his first touch, sending out wide. Prince Chamara to Jason Disanayaka. Good tackle coming in. Looks like a knock-on once again. Going into contact and making knock-ons. Had the momentum, but once again losing the ball position.
It looks like the players are a bit tired now, and you can see them walking to from set piece to set piece. The top try scorer being the last one to get to the scrum, the hooker for Heavies. But now is the time when concentration is needed, and this is the time when a player can make a difference. So we'll be looking for, the coaches will be looking for a player to step up.
Shamli Nawaz at the background, the CNFC forwards coach. That's a little knock-on. That's a little knock-on by Lasin Dushan, rightly spotted. Trying to be over-enthusiastic to pick and run on that occasion. These are the schoolboy errors mounting in this game at the latter half progress. Looks like Dushmanta Priyadarshana having an ankle injury. The try scorer, of course, for Havelocks. One for Dushmanta Priyadarshana, one for Sudarshana Mututantri, and one for Hiranta Pereira. That's how their 3 tries been scored. Both teams get to have a pep talk in the huddle due to Dushmanta's injury. Or is it a 1-minute water break? You can see also Sashan Mohammed, who started most of the games for CRNFC, but not in this game. Coach Marika have opted out to keep him in the bench. As you can see, Bhanuka Nanayaka and Kanchana Ramanayaka in the center combination. Right, Kavindu De Costa to feed in the scrum. And that scrum. Rathwatha opting that kick into open space as Rehan Tyagaraja. It's a race between the Rehan Tyagaraja and Sashan Mohammed. Will there be a card coming by referee Tim Baker? Rehan Tyagaraja was isolated, although Hiranta Pereira was the only man to support him. Sashan Mohammed and Bhanuka Nanayaka are doing well to win that ball position. Now this will test Havelock's big time. Just a 5-meter scrum. Because see, I don't believe in their lineouts after so many scrappy lineouts. Can Havelocks overturn this scrum?
Well, it'll be a ploy by CR. It does drag all the Havelocks 8 into the scrum, and it's a good way to tie up the forwards and give your backs an opportunity. And it was nervous defence there by the winger that almost gave away 5 points.
And CR came all the way into the 5-meter mark. With credits to Tharinder Rathwatha, he has controlled this game really well, although he made a few mistakes in the first half. He's the one who created the try for himself, where he sent it to Kavindu Pereira and played some good support play. Costa to Kanchana Ramanayaka. Looks like a good play by Rimsi Jamaldin, but Sia still manages to keep the ball in possession. Oh, intercept just missing, but Kavindu Pereira scoring the well-deserved try in the far end. So good play. Initially I was thinking that Sia might go for the blind side in that scrum. But a lovely long pass, but Hiranta Pereira almost intercepted that. Sia equalizing the score, 20 all. Prince Chamara, or is it going to be Kanchana Ramanayaka, I think, in charge of this conversion. Good try finally.
As Al Pacino said, it's a game of inches, and that was just a couple of inches away from being an intercept. I thought Havelocks did well. They slowed the ball down, and the second phase was slow. They had numbers there. It was a 4-on-3 defensive advantage, but the players got caught on the outside and went for the intercept. It's an all-or-nothing play, and it didn't pay off. And now the kick is about to come to see if they can take the lead.
Kanchana Ramanayaka taking the first kick of this game. The difficult angle. He's got the legs and he just missed it. It's 20 all, and we still have 10 more minutes to play in this clash. And if the game gets a tie, it'll be a 10-minute sudden death. Rimsi Jamaldin to take the restart. Jamaldin kicks it deep. It's taken by Sashan Mohammed, and that's was kicked into touch to play the safe mode. CRNFC coming to this semi-final clash after beating Army in the quarterfinals, 35 points to 26 in the same venue. Prasad Madhusanka with that line out taken nicely. Rohita Rajapaksa sending it to The replacement. Niraj Gunasinghe, but this time the kick was put in the air, but looks like Sia managed to win that ball. No, it was the other side. In fact, there goes Danushka Ranjan sending to Hiranta Pereira. Pereira to Sandun Herath. Ball comes out once again. Both team not making enough of the position that they're having. It's another line out.
Now is when the fatigue will start to set in. There's 7 minutes left and the game's all locked up, and the teams will be looking at each other's body language now, and it'll all come down to belief. Belief in your teammates and belief in whether you think your team is going to be the one that's going to be there next week.
Madhusanka, nicely taken by Ganindu Lakshan. Muthu Tantri running an inside angle. Using the shorter side once again, Rahul De Silva sending it to Prasad Madhusanka. Jason Melder once again opting to go to the shorter side, sending it to Rohita Rajapaksha. That's pretty bad discipline in that ruck. Rahul takes it quickly. Niraj Gunasinghe. Muthu Tantri acting as a scrum half just off to pick and run. Looks like referee coming back to the initial infringement by Sia, and now Havelocks have another penalty. It's 20 all. Interesting into the final few minutes. Will Jamaldin go for points or will he find touch? Coach Laga in the dugout looking not so nervous.
Looks like they may have opted to take a shot at goal, but it was great play by the number 9 there. Quick thinking, penalty. He saw that they weren't back 10 metres, and number 9's are cheeky like that. They can have a go, and they try and get the referee, try and play the referee, and get a yellow card if they can. But it didn't work that time. But he did advance his team another 10 metres.
With a difficult angle, Rimzi Jamaldin. He surely has the legs. Needs a little bit concentration to make the lead. $20 all here at the racecourse ground, and this is the semi-finals. As Jamaldin, oh, it hits the post, and it hits the post. Looks like it was Tariq Sali underneath the ball. There goes Jason Disanayaka. Lovely step, lovely run. He's got pace. He's looking for support. Sasankaryatna sending it to the try scorer Kavindu Pereira. This is brilliant, coming from their own half. CRNFC. Kavindu De Costa sending it to Sashan Mohammed. There goes, looks like Jason. It was Shemal Veerasekara, delighted Veerasekara scoring that try. What a brilliant true class from CRNFC inside their own half. It's 25 points to 20 with the conversion to come. Brilliant try, Paul.
Well, I'm not sure who's writing the script, but it really is a game of inches. If that had just snuck in instead of hitting the post, then we would have been back and Havies would have been up by 3 points. Instead it turns around, they see hard, throw caution to the wind, move it through hands, go down the left-hand side, and what a great team try. It'll really lift their spirits, and you can see their chests are high up in the air as they walk back behind halfway.
Well, this is what happened for Havelocks in the last year's knockouts. They were beaten by Police Sports Club in the semi-finals. Are they going home? They still have few minutes left as Prince Shamara puts that easy conversion, 27 points to 20. We still have 4 minutes left, I think. And also we have a platform to all the young sports athletes. You can look their photos, their articles on our ThePapare. Just have to sign in, log into papare.com and visit the ThePapare hub. Sudarshana Muthudantri going into contact. Oh, Sia giving another penalty. This is not the first penalty considered in the breakdown. It's all about decision making time. They won't go for the post because 3 points won't do much favor. Now it's all up to Prasad Madhusanka. Can he make the throw into perfection? Can Ganil Lakshan control this ball in the air? Can Havelocks drive through? A tense moment here at the racecourse grounds. Madhusanka looks good as Ganil Lakshan collected nicely. There comes a driving maul. Jason Milder. The try needs to be scored. Looks like it's a try. Brilliant stuff. Who is it? It's like Prasad Madhusanka. He is the man we were talking about for the all 80 minutes or 75 minutes. The top try scorer in the Dialog Rugby League. 12 tries for the hooker. The man who's going to probably the first choice for the national number 2 jersey ahead of Asian Five Nations. But what a try. Like I said, if this game get a draw, it's going to be a 10 minutes play, a sudden death. Well, we'll see whether Jamaldeen can nail this conversion. He missed a penalty while ago. He hit the uprights, but we'll see. That looks good, and it is good. So it's all tie here. 27 all. Brilliant comeback.
Fantastic belief. What great belief for a team to come back with just been scored against with 4 minutes to go and to come back and score again and keep themselves in the contest. Now it's all set up. Time's up really, and it looks like we might be heading to extra time, but who knows?
Time is up according to our timing, but it's not the referee's clock that we have. Ganil Lakshan. Rahul De Silva putting that box kick. That's a very good kick. Put some loads of pressure. Havelocks to win that ball. Conceding a penalty. Not releasing, says the referee. Quick tap being taken by Costa. Costa is through. Brilliant step coming by Kavinder De Costa. And there comes the Sia support. Can they score in the last minute? Costa using the shorter side. Good tackle coming on him. Sia have numbers now. Tariq Saleh going into contact against his Josephian mate Jason Milder. Good hands coming, but Jason Disanayak opting to run into the numbers channel. Kavinder Pereira, it's a danger. Good tackle coming on him. Pick and run once again. Nipuna Devinda, I think. Jason Disanayak steps. Can he score? Kanchana Ramanayaka, pick and run. If they touch the padding, it's a try. Good, it's a try. Good pass, good understanding. That's the replacement Arun Kumar, who used to play as a number 8. What a good try. I think it's all over for Havelock's Paul.
It looks like it, and it looks like a battlefield out there. You've got players on the ground and there's medical staff all over the place. Looks like this has been a real battle, and it comes down to the last minute and they score against the post. That'll be 7 points, and I'd imagine that's the end of the game, but who knows?
Yeah, looking at the dugout, players are celebrating. Coach Intimarika giving high fives and hugs. So that's all over. The first semi-final of Dialog Rugby League. In fact, Dialog Clifford Cup knockouts. Sia winning it. $34 points to 27. And remember, they didn't have the momentum, they didn't have the position, neither the territory in the first few minutes of play. And what a win, what a win. It's a heartbreaking moment for Havelocks. Looking at their body languages, they missed out the Dialog Rugby League. They could only finish as a runner-up, going down to Kandy twice. But also we like to talk about the man of the match of today's game, Paul. I think Situm Piris played really well for Havelocks, but it was Kavindu Di Costa who controlled the game well, but Jason Disanayaka made the most, made some great yards. And our man of the match is Jason Disanayaka. And as you can see on your screen, the full stats. Havelock scoring 4 tries, 2 conversion and a penalty. And Sia scoring 5 tries, 3 conversion and a penalty. It was 15-all in the halftime. But in the second half, Sia playing the most in the last quarter, which was brilliant. So Sia will be playing the finals next Saturday here at Racecourse Ground between the winner versus Kandy and Navy. That game, of course, played tomorrow, 4:15 at Pallekele. Do join us for the live coverage on www.thepapare.com. So that's all we have from here at the Racecourse Ground. And thank you very much, Paul, for joining us in the commentary. And I'm Sabir Kader signing off, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Now transact with over 40 million EasyCash customers via Dialog, Etisalat and Hutch. Dial #111# to register today. Now use selected commercial bank ATMs to withdraw EasyCash at your convenience.
Now I can withdraw EasyCash from any commercial bank ATM which displays the EasyCash logo. Select cardless transactions. Select your preferred language. Select EasyCash. Type in the amount you need. Enter your EasyCash account number. You will receive a message onto your mobile. Enter your EasyCash PIN and send to complete your transaction.
Now use commercial bank ATMs to withdraw EasyCash at your convenience. Call 7111 for more information. EasyCash, money in your mobile. Connect to Sri Lanka's largest Wi-Fi network with over 2,500 hotspots across the country. Cafes, restaurants, colleges, hospitals, bus stands, train stations and many more. Select Dialog Wi-Fi and visit wifi.dialog.lk to register and get your username and password. Choose from 4 easy ways to top up your account. Go Wi-Fi, go Dialog.
Sri Lanka